Hey there, everyone. I'm Tony Lossano from NudeHippo.tv, and I got 3 words for you. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. That's right. We're going to go give you a behind-the-scenes exclusive look at the Jerry Springer Show. On TV, you get to see all of the craziness that happens here. But after 17 years on the air, I'm going to go behind the scenes and see the people who put this together. Who does this for a job? Have you ever been too intimidated by anyone that was on stage?
Yeah, you know, you want some contact, you want some action.
Oh my goodness. When did that happen and what happened?
A week ago today, you just caught an elbow.
Oh no. Yeah.
I'm going out, Jerry. Thank you, sir.
Now you've been doing
years in running. We've done that
consistently.
Consistently. I'd tell him I was going out, and I wouldn't hear anything, but I assumed he knew. And then 2 hours later, I'm still waiting for him. You know.
And this is where you would kind of give the audience instructions?
Yeah, I give them instructions. Otherwise, if you didn't give them instructions on what they can and can't do, the audience would swear more than our guests. So.
But I remember a time when I was in the audience and you guys said, now, when you shout, don't say ho, add an R to that. Is that still the case?
Yes, we like whore. Whore is such a more powerful word.
Yeah.
You call somebody a hoe, it's mainstream now.
Right.
You know, you're a hoe.
Right,
I'm a hoe.
exactly.
Yeah, it's no big deal. But if I call you a whore, we're going to be fighting. Yeah. So. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
So we know it's crazy. We know that Todd is a self-proclaimed troublemaker. We know that the punches are real. But what about Jerry? You've seen him on screen with the flying boobs and the baby daddies. And we have seen Jerry the host. Let's now meet Jerry the man. All right, I'm here with, what's your name again?
Maury Pope. Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer, nice to be with you.
Are you still a person or are you now a brand?
I'm a brand. I gave up being a person 2 years ago. I signed off. I had to send in the papers, and I'm no longer a person.
Your name
which is good for tax purposes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I love the theory about what they said to save your show. They went, we need to do something where we could grab viewers with the audio off, flipping through channels, grabbing them within 3 seconds. And I think that premise has kind of worked, don't you?
Yeah. I always thought that, particularly daytime television, because people are busy doing other things. The TV's on, it's almost like background noise. Mm-hmm. So if you want to get their attention, you have to be able to do it with the sound off. That if you walk by the TV, you say, whoa, what was that? And then you know you have a good show.
Yeah, yeah. Now you have a crazy, wild, fun show. Do you take it seriously? I know you don't, right? It's just a comedy show.
Yeah, no, the show's stupid. But it's fun, you know, but it's not. It has no value. I mean, it's kind of like chewing gum. That's what I always say. You know, it won't save the world, but it won't kill you either. Yeah. So it's just a show, and I think if it's taken like that as a 1 hour escape, then I think it works.
My son wake up every morning crying, looking for his daddy because his daddy done promised to come back home.
Que se levanta su hijo cada mañana preguntando por su papá.
When they had to rush him to the hospital because he got some chicken skin stuck in his throat, he promised me that he was going to be back with me.
Oh, he had some chicken skin
se levantó en la mañana llorando porque tenía un cuero de pollo atorado en el cuello.
That skin of a polo, of a
cuero
chicken.
de pollo.
Cuero de pollo.
Sí, sí.
I know you don't really watch the show, and I know if I wasn't an editor on my show and a producer, I wouldn't watch my own show because I can't stand watching it. But does that mean that it's not your thing, or is it because of you? Why don't you watch it?
Well, I don't watch it because I'm not interested. I mean, I've been there, so,
right.
But I don't. It's not aimed at me. I mean, it's not aimed at older men.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there aren't any that watch it, but it's aimed at a college crowd. When I was in college, I would have watched it. Yeah. Oh, I don't think there's any question I would have. I know what it was like in college, and I would have because it's a fraternity party. Yeah. But it's not aimed at 63-year-old men, and no. But I don't watch that much television. I mean, I watch sports and politics. That's what I watch on television. I'm not a regular viewer, so I don't have like my favorite show or anything like that.
What do you do outside of the show?
I'm like virtually I'm with my family. I play golf. I love baseball. So I go to movies. I just do what any guy would do.
Right, right.
Yeah, so I'm really kind of boringly normal.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, from watching your show,
I'm very lucky. Yeah, I'm very lucky.
would people
and I
think
know
that, right? How much preparation do you do for your show?
For this show, none.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not allowed to know what the show's about.
Well, you're very witty, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, my
right?
job is just to get out there, and I don't know what the story's about. That's why I always say what's going on, and then I try to make jokes about it.
Right.
So, yeah, but there's no preparation for this show.
I get the rundown
right
before the show. I don't even look at it. I look at the seating chart,
right.
stick it in my pocket,
right.
and that way it'll cause me to listen.
Right.
Because if I know what's going on, then I'm going to get bored. And, you know, like I said, I've been here since '94. That's the start of trash. You know, great. Trash TV at its best.
Right.
If I was here when he was Phil Donahue, and, you know, I would have put a bullet in my head. It's not fun TV.
Well, you know, you just pointed out something. Jerry also told us that he doesn't know what's going on until he walks into the studio. So you don't really know what's going on. He doesn't know. Is there anyone in that room that knows what's going on before it happens?
Yeah, the producer kind of knows the joke. I mean, you know, because if you go out there, one, for me, I won't listen.
Right.
And two, Jerry's going to go, why are you here? Because he doesn't know. The obvious question people at home. Some of these interviews you see on TV, they just get too into the, you know, the aspect of why they're acting that way. And people at home are like, but why are they there?
Right.
We just asked the dumb question, which is the right one. And what do we do? Well, and we got to make it interesting with the sound off. The channel surfer. Whoa, what happened there? Turn it back on and then figure out, oh, my God, this is great. Yeah. You know, it's awesome. And that's how I went from Phil, because he was Phil Donahue's replacement. Right. Phil signed on for 2 more years. Yeah. And they said, you're canceled. Yeah. Well, what the heck do we do? Well, we know what sells. Everybody knows what sells. Trash, TNA, naked girls, drunk reverends.
All right, Todd, any last words? Anything that you could describe that we haven't covered about the Springer Show?
No, it's just a fun show. Don't take it seriously. If you do, please turn it off. We're not meant to be here, you know, and that's about it.
There you go, Chicago. That's your behind-the-scenes look of the Jerry Springer Show. All I have to say is Springer 2012. I'm Tony Lossano for NudeHippo.tv. Vote for Jerry. No, I want you hold it like you're throwing at me.
Oh, wait.
You have to hold it by yourself. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Good night, Mr. Walters.
Tony, can you shut up?
Meow.
The big world fat ass world hippie show is the worst pathetic piece of shit I've ever seen. You guys are the most untalented that have ever been on television. You guys suck. Get the off TV.
You've got something to say to us, then do it, and do it now. We may read your response on a future broadcast. Just email us at feedback@nudehippo.com or just visit us on the web at www.nudehippo.com. There's more to come, so stick around.